Hello, greetings. Thanks for joining us on the broadcast. Welcome to the channel or the wind for the complete insane. Or maybe it's the sane, but for right now, well, this is the new normal. Eventually it'll be popular, maybe. All right, so this is um, tonight's episode. Um, is I was going to call it reality within a reality within a reality, and on and on and on and on and on. I kind of made it a little bit simpler. World within a world. What is the illusion? So, if that makes sense, wait for your mind to explode after this. And Felines from Jupiter felt their energy, so we'll just let it rip there. So yeah, there's a reality that's building on our reality. There's another reality. Of course, people talk fourth dimension, but there's also third dimensional worlds that are building, creating our reality currently. So you have a reality within a reality within a reality, and it goes on of building what we're living in right now. It's kind of like a matrix within a matrix, same thing. Matrix within a matrix within a matrix. Like every world is building upon the next world. And I don't know, I just got a vision of it. Today I was answering a question, I kind of saw that. So connected to other versions of Earth, but yeah, I can get kind of give you a headache. Instead of talking about politics or anything for that matter, one person's existence could be just, or society just discovering other realities. Um, through your own mental state, like what? Yeah, people call it your creativity, but you're also tapping into that reality too. So, and it's infinite realities. It goes on forever. Another way of looking at it is all these worlds, everything in this universe is assisting our world in its current reality. Of course, this one's pretty limited for now. Once and a point, we have limitations to heal. That's our challenge, is to release those limitations. So people wonder what their purpose in life is, to release the limitations so you can know more about yourself, which can go on forever. Doesn't mean you have to be in this reality to do it. It gets really confusing when you think about it. But I'm already running on half empty already. With energy drain for some bizarre reason, but that's all right. But yeah, a reality within a reality within a reality until your head blows up. Yeah, one reality, like we're working on other realities. We assist in their development, and we aren't aware of it. Other realities are aware that they're assisting us, and some aren't. I mean, I've kind of did this before, but now I'm more defining it without defining it. So world within a world within a world, on and on and on. Some worlds are aware of other worlds, and I know it makes, what the hell is the point of all that? Anyway, to add to this also, I was going to make a video about, this is a bit different. I feel like Trump's still going to win this. I know people are going to be like throwing knives and stuff, but I don't know how he's going to do it, but I feel like he's going to win it. At least not the energy I got right now. It might change. I feel like he's going to win it. I don't think Biden's going to get the prayer, but we'll see how things go. But for right now, it feels like, obviously can't go with what the media says. The media's all fucked up. And that's the thing. I know I'm kind of moving subject matters. So media is really made for war. I've said this before. Its whole purpose is war. Promote war. That's all its own. After that, it's got really no purpose, really. It talks about domestic violence or whatever it is, shootings, tell you the weather. If it really has no purpose, really want to get down to it. War is its big piggy bank. So when you take away war, which is happening right now, you just moved troops out of Somalia. I just call it that. So you're taking away war, a lot of things go away. military complex goes away, or industrial complex, a lot of stuff starts disappearing. So obviously they don't like that. So I've said this before, but uh, so the media doing what they're doing, they're just a bunch of warmongers, basically. And there is blood on their hands, too. Obviously, they don't look at it that way, but it's true. So what kind of karma they're building up for themselves is just go on for eons. So that's on them, though. So those that are actually true journalists aren't not in the mainstream at all. I don't think so. So I just want to throw that in there. For I don't know, just ruined everybody's night. But anyway, just wanted to put it out there. That's what I'm here to do, is to ruin people's Friday nights. So I'm talking about comment private sessions. Just get through all this. I'm on still Sunday. Same situation here. We have webinar. Sign up. Social network. Rabbit. And we got I can't even think. It doesn't matter. Who needs to think? Early access to a couple of things. So this I was not aware of. Maybe I was, but anyway. Rothschild Boulevard in Tel Aviv in Israel. I think I have seen it. I just didn't really register to look at it a little bit differently. So they have their own road, and there's building their own reality. So even a road can have its own reality. Like a road with nothing, and then you have a road with all this stuff. It has a lot, but it's building intentions also. It's positive and negative there. It's not all negative, but it is building a presence of their consciousness. Just to put that out there. So, yeah, a road itself can have a life of its own, or it's connected to another version of Earth and intentions that's good or bad. Even names of cities and all that are from other versions of Earth too. It goes on forever. Everything goes on forever. Our words are origins from other places. It means one thing on our world, it means something else on another world, and you can get really, really confused. Well, it's a lot more exciting than thinking about, your favorite sports team. So other versions of Earth, Soylent Green, which is pretty good movie. Yeah, it's really, not pretty, but it's basically the human population has gone 2022, so we have a couple more years. Lucky us, huh? I've been putting this one off for a while. The world's overpopulated, and so they have a way of disposing of the excess. Let's put it that way. So, without giving anything away. Mega Man, that's same thing as was like the last man on Earth. Instead of, I think they have a newer version where it's vampires, but this one's like, I don't know, I guess it's scarier, depending on. But yeah, it's like one of the last people on Earth. Basically, a vaccine killed the population of the planet, basically. And now we're going into that time. Oh yeah, I Am Legend, that was it. So this one, Mega Man was in Los Angeles. I Am Legend's in New York, so it's pretty much the same premise overall. I'm playing it. Something about Charlton Heston. He's in all these different versions of Earth. That's not him, but either way, it's still the new Planet of the Apes just doesn't sit well. It's not very creative, but whatever. But yeah, it's funny about Charlton Heston. He's in all these other versions of course, it's dystopian realities, but either way. But other versions of Earth, so that's quite fascinating. So let's see. What is the illusion? So it's basically you define your reality, which is probably harder than like the origins of Earth, does it really matter? What's your origins of Earth? What's your origins of Earth? What's your future of Earth? What is your version of existence? And that's what we're here to define. Not by going by what any history book tells us or anybody that tells us anything. The idea is for you to define your reality. Now, if you get the rest of the population to do that, then we have a 12th dimensional world. Instead, we have a zero dimensional world that just does everything they're being told. Yeah. So, yeah. Who knows what's going to come out of the trap? It's such a mental control grid here. I don't know. It's like a miracle for humanity to come out of it. So, there's so many different trickster. Yeah, so many different trickster energies to keep them in it. It's like maybe they'll just be happier just being miserable there. They call it happiness, but well, we're not happy, we're just miserable. But they label it however they want. But obviously, not everybody is meant to break free. But yeah, it's a mental control on multiple levels. So yeah. So all right. So we'll go into bring in somebody about different multiple realities. Yeah, just you define your reality or realities, whatever it might be, and that really makes everything flow. Maybe not easily, but people are concentrating more on where they come from and spiritual energies. It makes life more interesting. It does get us out of this funk we're in. But good luck on that. Well, anything is possible, but at humanity's level right now, where it's like a minus a lot, it's going backwards, forwards, which is kind of the point of it, which is normal. But yeah, so I mean, some people, like they go to more of a higher dimension, like they can go to, but they can even go to 12th dimension energies here. But worse, that's not easy or pleasant because you feel like who needs a job, who needs any of this, I just use my mind for everything. But you need third dimensional energies to like, hey, wait, we'll slow you down because you're getting past everybody else. It's like we still need you here for what you are, what you're brought here for. So anyway, it's a weird yeah. I don't know. It's just like I said, I've seen this before about other versions of Earth that are aware of us, that already had contact, and they're assisting us in our evolution. There are several places like that. Of course, we're helping other worlds too. We're not even aware of it. I'm not sure where that's going, but we'll see. So we'll see what we get. So Felines from Jupiter. Sure. All right, blessings. All right, blessings. Greetings. Yes, we are from Jupiter. We are, yes, feline energies. Greetings to you. Many of your human race, or maybe majority, mostly majority, are in, yes, a paradigm of belief systems that they don't even allow themselves to release from. So many of you that are connecting to us at this time, yes, you're on your last life here in the physical form. Notice that the numbers aren't in the thousands or the millions right now during our communication. So that shows you how many are going to most likely recycle here, but not entirely. Now, they have free will. They can do whatever they want, but many are going to return to a third dimensional reality. Not all, but a good amount, as they are not done with their studies with physical matter. Many of you are building the bridge to leave the matter, to leave physicality. It's not easy leaving physicality. Many are feeling like that's all there is. And many of you are bringing that energy of there's much more out there. So you are healing the soul on multiple levels. Now, we realize many of you are aware of this. Realize also a lot of things we're going to mention probably won't be fully understood either. And many of those are in the physical thought pattern of the third dimensional ideas, are going to have a real hard time understanding anything of the non-physical. Yes, they'll look at it, they'll nod to it, but it's still unknown to some of them. Also are archon beings in human form that hear about spirituality and just say no. Well, they're very good at programming themselves. It's like you want to find enlightenment, and others say, "What if I don't want that? What if I want to descend? What if I want to continue to descend forever?" So many of them are known. Archon beings are known for just to take all the warnings and to go the opposite. So that's another understanding. And some of them are called skeptics, of course. There's much more to it than that. As yes, feline beings, yes, we're from your ancient times. As yes, we have witnessed much of your early humans, but you realize also a lot of your knowledge of your early humans is not there to be broadcast for many different reasons. There's many agendas where you can say many alien beings feel like it's not ready to be heard just yet. As us of feline nature of Jupiter, as our energies of more not your normal looking cats, in our mentality, we can create cats. Actually, we can bring them from other dimensions into your reality. You don't really create them, but we can open up doors for cats to appear everywhere. You can say we're almost like illusionists ourselves. But also you can say, like for Jupiter, for example, that there are several Earths within Jupiter right now. Several of them. Thousands of them. One within each other, synced into each other. They're all assisting each other in their growth, moving forward. Now, describe that, how that works is just with every day, they're pushing each reality forward to their evolution. So you can also have a primitive Earth that was just created to actually speed things up within all these other Earths. Because this primitive Earth has a different energy. Because some of them have learned from what you have done, may have went back in the past, recreated Earth, and advanced things a little bit quicker to help you evolve a little bit faster in different ways. How many are going to say that 3 times fast? It's just that you're always evolving. It's not always supposed to be understood in a third dimensional reality. But there are multiple places where you're all shifting to a next world. You're all shifting this world to a higher version of Earth. Higher versions of Earth are very well of this, but they also see the benefits of your world as you don't see it. As a lot of dark beings are here you're here to help them mature, actually. As many dark beings have lost their way. I mean, truly have lost their way. That's why many people feel lost while they're here. You're feeling their energies. Yes, you're feeling lower astral beings that don't know what they're doing in their existence. They have no idea. They're lost here. Ghost beings, ghost spirits. Same thing. To a degree. So many feel like, why are you feeling lost yourself? Well, because you're feeling the lower astral energies of the Earth. And you're feeling what they are. You're helping them find their way out of that dark period of their existence. And many have difficulties accepting that. That's fine. But you are, isn't there a song like, "We are the world"? Well, you are. But the funny how they say that world, they're talking about the physical. But they don't realize that they're actually talking about the non-physical. We are the ghosts. We are heaven and hell. They should make a song about that. Because that's what you're here to adjust on this planet, to balance it, to discover its mysteries. There are ghost beings here. Many are discovering those mysteries. Why not continue on a world? If this was happening on worldwide, people understanding the ghost world, and also the hell itself too, even heaven, discovering those things instead of just worrying about your politics, even worrying about health. Health is very important, but realize a lot of that's been programmed. And that's how you release you from this captivity. It's just changing your priorities. Now, doing that worldwide is very difficult. Obviously, not everybody's going to want the same subject matters. But it's almost like you're turning your earth into like a ancient Greek platform. Of ancient Greeks were thought people of thought, always thinking. Now, there's been a lot lost within ancient Greece, but they were building your philosophy, also keeping things open, but also some of them were closing things down. And some got executed by keeping things open, meaning having an open mind. So that is what you're here to, talk about things of without, just allow your mind and the spirit to continue to expand. Isn't that what this is all about? Expanding, having no rules and expand, creating languages yourself. Many say galactic languages, which is nice. But have you created your own language? And not just that, but other things too, but creating your own language and your own. Now you can share with others. I mean, that's how your languages are created to begin with. Now, some people are creating them here and there, but who has? You're trying to survive the world. You're not here to, but that's another creation form. Some of you are natural language creators. You're already doing galactic languages, but you're not always realizing that you're creating them also. So, it's just so much here to dissect. That's, yes, over many heads at this time, of course. Well, the world is still, yes, it seems like it's advanced, but is it truly all that advanced? I mean, it is to a degree, but still has a lot of primitive ways. It's understanding, which is good also, because it keeps your world grounded. Because many worlds have gotten, yes, too good for them, too good for others. And this world goes to that too, but still grounded on its planet. Not that you're going to be perfect, but there's a lot of alien beings here that feel like they are superior to others. And that might be true to an extent, but many of them still have not matured internally. Meaning that you have a bunch of spoiled alien kids that they have all the knowledge, and to an extent they're true, but they still have a lot to learn. You have many of them here. I believe some of you have an understanding of that. Alien beings are not perfect. I think that's one of the reasons why beings are being channeled. So when alien beings show up, you're not getting on your knees and worshiping them for no reason, as many would do. The idea is to heal that. As conversations become more normal, where alien beings can easily connect to your world. Now there are people on your planet, physical, that want to control the alien narrative without mentioning names. Because a lot of them are still adolescent too. Meaning they have knowledge, but still very young inside. Controlling also. There's a great deal still to learn. Even for alien beings, as advanced as they are, they have so much to learn. That's why you have your planet. It's like some of you are a reflection of them. If they incarnated in third dimension and acted like a lunatic, it's like, oh, I would be like that person, wouldn't I? So instead of incarnating, they tried to improve themselves. Because some of you, yes, maybe you're a brave soul. Some of you have relatives as alien beings right now, and you have a lot of their energy incarnated on Earth, and you kind of show them it's like how they're acting, how they would act, adolescently. Some just don't see it. Even at a fourth and fifth dimensional level, they just don't see it. Now, there is a lot of alien worship going on, as you can see, some of your spiritual communities. There's still a lot to learn. There is worship. Trust us. We see it. You can tell us we don't see it, but we see it. And that has there's a lot of work to be done there. Let's put it that way. A lot of insecurity there. And these are spiritual teachers that are doing this. This isn't the students. These are the teachers. You have a teacher that's worshiping alien beings currently. And there's several of them doing it. And they don't even know it. They say they're not, of course, when they're caught. Oh, what are you talking about? But it's true. So it's just many layers that you are going into for alien contact. But if you want contact, you have to know what you're getting yourself into. Yes, having a ship landing everything is fine. But knowing what you're dealing with might be a little bit more educational for you. So the idea is changing society and the mindset to become more open-minded on a galactic level, basically. So you're basically feeling more connected with each other, of course, which you are working on right now. Many of you, as innocent as many of you are breaking down your Earth system right now. Yes, you can show your hands if you want. The current climate your world's going through, there is a show of hands, at least galactic, astral hands. Many of you are involved with this. Not that you're bad, no. Don't think that way. It's just what is necessary. Obviously, many can take that and spin that word around. But it's time for, reset or recess. As humans have done enough here. They've done enough work. Isn't it time to relax a little bit? Enjoy what you have learned. Yes, you can learn all forever, but do you enjoy what you learned? Can you take what you learned and move it to the next level? Most of society is not doing that. That's what many of you are here to do. Even show humans how to play. I know that sounds weird. Show them how to play, but on a level of where it's not controlled and manipulated. As even your mainstream world tells you what fun is. They actually define it. Their definition of fun, a playground. What about shifting dimensions? What about flying? What about telekinesis? What about telepathy? What about all those things? Isn't that fun? Many find flying fun. But guess you shut that down. When you look up fun, flying is not part. Yes, flying in a plane. We're not talking about flying in a plane. It's about you flying. So it's funny how your commanders of your planet have defined all your words to their liking. And you're here to derail all of that as what's happening to your planet, the sun. So there is anarchy going on, but also beauty at the same time. As beauty is happening within many souls. Yes, it's maybe not seen very well, but you're seeing the darkness here on your world that's been hiding itself, and there's much more to come. We're also seeing the beauty of humanity connecting to each other. You'll see more of that get stronger over your world in due time. Humans have been taught to spread apart, go in different directions. Stay away from each other. It's true. But now you're learning how to come back together. Not something that happens overnight. There's many resets for you to find yourselves again. As many of you know. Redefining fun. Fun when you can go to another planet, a moon. We're not just saying these things to be. It's true. But you can actually teleport there or use a ship, but also to build a ship with your own mind, allow more galactic knowledge to come through. This is where you're heading. So, yes, you make the reality as you wish. Of course, yes, there are many other versions of Earth always assisting you, even us as we speak, are from another version of Earth. We're here to just, we call it push you along. Well, reason why we are coming in through like this, now it's just felines, but there are other beings, but felines are known to show the way. Some are here to manipulate your planet, which they have. Others of us are here to unlock your planet. So it's a back and forth, as many of you aren't sure which way to go. But all these multiple versions of Earth is you. Well, many of you, maybe not all of you, but many of you. They're part of a primitive Earth, advanced Earth, and a controlled Earth, which is this one. This one's more of an agenda of a. This world has so many different agendas connected to it. I don't believe the alien beings even can keep track of all the agendas. Nobody can. It's like some of the aliens look at your world. It's like, how are they going to get themselves out of that one? I don't think James Bond can get them out of this one. But they assist all they can. So they give their knowledge to Earth, downloads, energies, and you decide where it goes. So that's what's happening now. What's been happening for a while. Well, you're basically unlocking your planet from mind control, major mind control. Yes, coming from other planets. Planets that you do not see. I wonder why. Well, they don't want you seeing who's controlling your planet. And it's not Nabru. As famous as that world is, Planet X, no, it's not them. It's always one that's not speaking. Basically, humanity is relearning itself. It's resetting, yes, to Atlantean, Lemurian knowledge, and many other beings that have been here beyond them. There are ancient beings that have been, or yes, trillion-year-old beings, even older than that, are yes, they find your world necessary. The ancient beings that are part of the seeding of this planet, they're not going to go by name because it's not time for them to show themselves, but they will eventually. There's many of them. It's not just one. As this world was kind of created as a problem child from day one, that was the goal of even Mother Earth wanted to break away from all civilizations, anything that was typical, create something new. This is a creator world. It's not just a seed planet where any being can seed their energies here. It's also a creation planet. We can create beyond anyone's understanding. You're bringing other realities through your world to other alien beings too that not alien beings are aware. This world is like a walk on the universe, but also it's unlocking itself. Meaning you unlock your potential, you're unlocking other worlds and their potential too. Some beings don't like that, obviously. So they want, yes, your political leaders to win, certain ones, without naming names, that are here to keep that lock on. Well, we'll just say a Democratic Party is used to lock your planet. Now, not all everybody, but certain agendas are there. It would have been red, it would have been Republican, it would have been whatever ways, but they want to keep things as they used to be. Many of you are radicals, as you know. If you don't want violence, you just want to end all of these programs on your planet, agendas. You just want to end it all. You want to be free mentally and be able to, yes, teleport. We can't guarantee teleporting anytime soon, but mentally you can. It's just basically relearning yourselves to a whole nother level where this planet will even change color eventually. What color is that? It's not making itself clear. That's right, a blue planet, but it can change its color, multiple colors, but you have some time for that. It's just basically allowing all of you to be able to speak your truths of multi-dimensional realities that you are connected to. yes, everyone has a incarnation on Earth here. Well, what Earth is that? So you might have your first incarnation on this Earth, which many are going insane right now, but many of do. Everybody here has some Earth experience somewhere on another version. Now, many come from a very positive version of Earth. Some of those are Palladian, where when they incarnate onto this version, yes, they feel like they're going to lose their minds. So keep that in mind, because they have to know Earth's mannerisms to some degree. Some of you come from Zeta worlds, etc. But you have to know, the basics of life, how to shower, all these things, how to mentally function in this world. At least try to. Well, because many of you can call it like coming into this world, it's kind of a downgrade. So you have to learn how to downgrade yourself. Now, it's not. Now, that's brave. To be able to go from high dimension to this dimension, well, downgrade to more of the mentality, but even this mentality, we don't want to really call us a downgrade because it has a lot of knowledge here that other worlds can't even receive. So it's like you're almost going into a cave, but what if there's just a lot of beauty in that cave? And there is. Think of it that way. It's harsh, but also mind-bending. It's rejuvenating also. So don't think about you're downgrading anything. You're just going to another state of mind. Maybe that's a better word for it. Well, this is where a lot of the beings of this universe, there's more to it than that, but those are just they have their mindset, and that's it. And they put their mindset onto this planet, and it's been difficult to release. Or you've been going through someone else's consciousness. I think some of you can see that. The schools, how it's been written. It's someone else's consciousness, not yours. You have to learn what someone else wants you to learn by their rules. So someone else's agenda or someone's else's, they just have their mindset. They put their mindset here. It's like, we own this planet. You're going to go by how we think, a way we think you should think. And that's it. Well, that's not always been it, but many have been breaking away from that. Look at the Dark Ages. Many broke out of their programming, and many lost their lives during that. So yes, they bring their mindset here, and there's many mindset agendas all over the planet. And now you're here to free them all. You're here to hit the exit button, release. You're releasing all these mindset. There's so many of them. Surviving it, because when you do unlock that belief system from yourself, like, I'm not going to think like this anymore, then you get astral attacked or whatever it might be. Feel sick for 3 days or a week. Yeah, because you're no longer allowing that program to work for you anymore. Yes, this is a world that's letting itself go, you can say. It's allowing you to know some of its secrets, little by little, as we are bringing to you. How many know that there's felines in Jupiter? Not many, or nobody. There's much more, but that's our connection with you.